Hey guys, it's Brad from B&T Catfishing Adventure. Listen, I get asked many a times about different techniques and tactics you use for jug fishing. So this episode, we're going to go in depth. So sit back, relax, and maybe you can pick up a few things that'll help you be a little bit more successful out there jugging for catfish. All right, like I said, we're going to go in depth here on what we do and what may hopefully can help you when it comes to jugging for catfish. So let's go. Well, jugging for catfish is a lot of fun, and it's a fantastic way to spend the day out on the water just enjoying yourself and maybe catching a few fiddlers quickly to put them in the boat. For those of you that like to fry those things up and have yourself a delicious meal. But there's far more to jug fishing than just throwing the baits out, hooked to the jug with your line and on a hook. And we're going to go into more detail on what it takes to be successful when jug fishing. So if you're interested in the sport of jug fishing, sit back, relax, and learn how to put some fish in the boat, maybe like these. There's several things to think about when jug fishing. So we have compiled a list of things that you need to be successful or more successful possibly than you already are. So we're going to go into that and see if some of these tips won't help you to be more successful. One of the first things you need to think about and check on is to make sure you are following all state laws and rules as it pertains to jug fishing in your state. Next, be sure to use the size jug that is appropriate for the fish that you're hoping for. You definitely don't want to be underprepared. Be sure to use the best hooks you can find. We recommend circle hooks, size 5/0 to 9/0. When determining how deep to set your lines, you will need to consider these things. How deep is the water you're fishing? Water temperature, and are you drifting or anchoring the jugs? Temperature may be determining where the fish column is that you want your bait set at. And if you're drifting, then your jugs will need to be higher than the lowest points that your baits will be drifting over. Next, what type of bait to use? Type of bait to use will be determined by the area where you fish. However, for us, we use cut and live baits, as well as chicken. Skipjack is common here in our area rivers and is a good bait of choice for these large catfish. Bluegill or sunfish of any kind also work very well as live baits or cut baits. We have also found that chicken breast works really well for putting fish in the boat of all sizes. As a matter of fact, the biggest fish that we have come across have been on strawberry flavored chicken breast. Now, a few things you may wish to take to help make your jugging easier or more successful is a long-handled hook to grab the jugs for those fish that are on the run, or inevitably you are going to be drug under brushes or low-hanging branches. This will help you grab those jugs. A proper size net will be needed from time to time to help you bring in those bigger fish. Bring various types of sinkers to help you anchor up if needed, or to at least slow the drifting jugs down if the wind or the current is higher than you thought. You'll also want to have extra hooks on hand, as you will definitely break off from time to time. This means you also need more line to retie your jugs. Most of the times we drift our jugs using a Carolina rig, sometimes using a very lightweight sinker to keep the bait down. This is what we have found works best for us to make us more successful with jug fishing. Well, there you go, folks. Jugging for catfish is a lot of fun, and it's a great way to get fish in a boat, many times fairly quickly. So if you're just out wanting to have fun out on the water, or you're wanting to take a few fish home, jugging is a wonderful, wonderful way to do it. And it's been done around this country for many, many years. It's pretty, much of a tradition here. So, hopefully you've learned something, and maybe you'll find this beneficial to you and will help you hook up on a few more cats. Folks, if you enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that already. And for goodness sakes, check out our community section where we do almost daily poll questions. Sometimes we post some pictures and so on. So become part of that B&T Catfish Adventures family by subscribing and taking an active part in our community section, because that helps us get to know you better. Folks, you take care. Me and Miss Tammy hopefully will be back out on the water soon, and we'll catch you either on the bank or in the boat. Take care.